Imagine you started a company and made it a 1500 crore company in just few years, and suddenly you are being fired from your own company. Sounds impossible, right? Well, this is the story of Rahul Yadav, who started housing.com from scratch, made it a 1500 crore company, and suddenly have to leave his own company. After Rahul leaves the company within few years, housing.com's valuation dropped down to 450 crore and Prop Tiger acquired it. Now the question is, why would the investors fire the founder of the company who is growing the company at an exponential rate of more than 300% per year? Let us find out in this video. Back in 2012, finding a house in rent was very difficult. If you want to rent a house, you have to contact any broker to help you. Now, the interesting part is that the brokers will take 1 month rent from you and 1 month rent from the owner of the house also. So practically, none of the two parties want a broker, but they simply have no choice. Rahul Yadav identified this problem and started housing.com. The purpose of this company is to connect the owner with the tenant. Apart from connecting the owner and the tenant, housing.com also solved two more important problems. The first problem was transparency. If you ever find any house with the help of any broker, the broker will not tell you about the accurate details of the house. But when you actually visit the house, you will find a lot of things which you were not aware of. In some cases, you will know a lot of details about the house after you start living in that house. The same applies to the house owners also. In a lot of cases, house owners did not want people with habits like smoking, drinking, etc. But once the people started staying in that house, they found that all those things that he has been told about the tenant was actually wrong. Housing.com solved this by providing clear details of the property, owner's expectation, and tenant's details in the website itself, which act as an evidence for both tenant and the owner. So, people were very happy to register with a one-time subscription fees of around 8,000 rupees, which anyway they have to pay to the broker. The second problem that housing.com solved was low turnaround time. Now imagine you purchased a house of 75 lakhs, and if you rent it, you will be able to get around 25,000 as rent. That means you will earn around 4% from the amount you have invested. Now this is actually less from the FD itself. In this kind of condition, you don't want your house to stay vacant because then your yield will further go down. In housing.com, more than 11 million people were visiting in a month, which made it a supermarket of real estate. Because there are a lot of tenants are there in the platform, a lot of owners started registering themselves, and it created a snowball effect for housing.com to grow rapidly. Everything was going good till 2014 when SoftBank invested 550 crore. Rahul Yadav has the vision to connect 3000 cities of India in housing.com and want to use this fund for further growth of the company. But this is when the collapse happened because of a small incident. We'll talk about the downfall in the next video. Tap on the video in the end screen and I'll see you there. This is Mukesh signing off.